This is Tristan, the bow tie toy guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going on a road trip to Cincinnati, Ohio to visit the 2024 Totally Rad Vintage Fest. This is a traveling event that happens across the United States each year in multiple cities. They sell vintage 80s and 90s clothing, toys, vintage bedding, a little bit of everything. I've never been to one of their events before, so I'm excited to check it out. I will film as much as I can inside the venue, and at the end, I will show you in my SUV anything I potentially pick up. I will also leave a link in the description down below to their official Facebook page if you want to see if they're going to be in your area in the future. After that, we're going to visit two local toy stores, O'Smiley's Dolls and Collectibles and Road to the Past. I might not be able to film in each of those, but I will show you afterwards if I pick up anything from those particular toy stores. Please like this video if you enjoy this kind of content, and let's get started. I am back in my SUV from attending the event. As you can see from the footage, it was insanely busy inside there. And it was also literally the surface of hell. It was so hot, but it was a really cool event. There was a lot of neat stuff to look at. I've got the camera at a weird angle, so you're like floating in space right now. I'm going to show you the things I picked up. I found a Masters of the Universe mini comic from the 1980s. It was one that I was missing from 1985, The Treachery of Modulok. I got that for $4, which I thought was a good price. I also found a Claudine Wolfe fashion pack from 2011, the School Clubs fashion pack. Still mint in box. Hopefully you can see it with the camera being angled up that high. I buy the $17 budget dolls that are out now, and I usually buy several of each character so that I can restyle them, redo their hair, change their outfits. So I'm actually going to open this and put it on one of the budget dolls as a different style. I also found, and I love this, it's a mint sealed hobby box from series 1 of the Norfin Trolls trading cards. I have some of these trading cards from my childhood still. This was from 1992, and as you can see, it's still completely sealed. I got it for $25, and I thought that was a great price. By the way, the Monster High outfit was $30, which was a little pricey, but you don't see them very often, so I was willing to pay it. Where did I put my other stuff? Okay. And then there was a vendor that was selling vintage Thundercats from LJN for an amazing price. So he had a Lion-O for $15 with the sword. And look at that head sculpt. He is in really great condition. I'm going to detail him and clean him up a little bit, but 15 bucks is a great price for a Lion-O. And then that same vendor for $5, because they're a little rougher and they're missing their accessories, he had both of the versions of Tigra, just without his bola whips. Both of them still work. The mechanisms still work for their action features. They're a little bit rough, but I can clean them up. And I don't still have my childhood Tigra. I had this larger one when I was a kid versus the smaller one. I don't remember why there were two different versions, but as you can see, they are, you know, slightly different. This is like slender Tigra, and this is more manly Tigra. So I thought $5 each for these was an amazing price. I'm suffering from heat exhaustion at this point from being inside there. But those are the things I found. I thought it was an awesome event. So we're going to go now to the other two local toy stores that I mentioned earlier, and let's see what we find there. I am back from visiting Road to the Past and O'Smiley's Dolls. Both stores were amazing. I filmed a little bit inside O'Smiley's doll shop. You just saw the footage from that. I wasn't able to film inside Road to the Past. It was a small store and there were people coming in and out, and I didn't want to get too many people in the video, so I chose not to record. But the owner was extremely nice. They have a new owner now, so I definitely recommend checking out their shop if you're in Cincinnati, Ohio. So let me show you the things I got at O'Smiley's. I splurged and spent way too much money, but there was so much cool stuff inside their store. So the first expensive thing I bought, they had, watch me drop it as soon as I get to the car. They had a complete Silverhawks Copper Kid with his wings and his bird, and he is absolutely perfect looking. His chrome looks amazing. He doesn't have any nicks on him. I still have the bird from my childhood, but I have not been able to find my Copper Kid. And you know, he was expensive, but he's in perfect condition, and so I splurged. They wanted $170, and I talked them down to $140. Okay. And I know I bought things at a doll shop that are not dolls. I am a collector of the Toy Biz 90s X-Men and Fantastic Four figures. So I found the Human Torch still mint on card in, of course, great condition for $18. So I'm excited to add him into the collection for the Fantastic Four. And then on the dolls side of it, I ended up buying fashion packs. This one has an interesting story. This is a fashion pack from 2010 for a Ken doll. This was at the Barbie convention. It was a rock and roll Hall of Fame theme that year, and they made these like rock and roll outfit packs, one for Ken and one for Barbie. So this is the pack, still sealed for Ken. And I'm definitely going to take one of the budget Ken dolls and dress him in that. And then you can't buy an outfit for Ken without also buying an outfit for Barbie. So I found a 90s really pretty dress for Barbie. The little accessories are still in here. They've just come loose inside the package. But I found this beautiful sparkle eyes fashion for Barbie. This was from 1991, still sealed in the box as well. Really pretty dress. I'm definitely going to put it on like a more modern Barbie as well. So that's everything I got. Thank you so much for watching. This was an amazing trip. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.